I'm just a D girl from around the way with a whole lot of shit to say. It's your girl, KD.
It's your hostess with the mostest. It's your girl, Kiki.
It's your boy, DTM, a.k.a. B-I-G-T-A-Y, a.k.a. Pure Motivation. I am Mr. Energy. Everybody loves me. I don't have one enemy. If you know me, then you know that I'm more than a savage who loves living life and is allergic to average. It's me, Deontay the Motivator. What's good? Yeah. What's going on, y'all? How was y'all week?
Nothing going on but the rent.
All right now.
Nothing going on with the rent.
That's a song.
All right now.
I feel like that's a song.
All right. Well, that lets me know how the episode is about to be. KD on 10. Let's go.
I'm on 10. I'm on 10.
Yep. There it is. And she twerking in her seat. Y'all can't see it, but
we never doing visual. Just so y'all know.
Oh, we gonna do some visual. She just not gonna know
I'll
about
be lit. Litty with a titty.
Liddy with a titty.
Okay, I'm about to be serious.
Yikes.
I'm about to be serious.
All right. Yeah, I done lost my footage and we ain't even started yet. So.
That's because you like my titties.
I do. Yes, I do.
Oh, kill them. That's why you do my titties?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that sound more like vagina.
All that. You can't make one jealous. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
All right,
guys say that's the thing, huh?
Yeah, you can't make it jealous.
Have you ever
be on one more.
I was just about to say that.
Though. Like, you got a favorite, though.
So have you ever seen, like, a woman, like, I know naturally all women's breasts are uneven.
Right.
Just like our feet are uneven. But have you ever seen somebody with, like, a noticeable size difference in their breasts?
I haven't.
Am I the only one that... Oh, you haven't?
I haven't.
Okay, I have. And I always think in my head, like, that must be her dude's favorite titty.
But they do have favorites, though, for sure.
Yeah, 100%.
I think
yeah.
I think the favorite is...
They'll do the other one like, oh, you can't kick that one jealous, but you work on the other one like 30 minutes, and then you be on that one for like 5 minutes.
Dude, like you go over there like with a...
It's not the...
And then you right back to your favorite one.
Right.
You do.
So,
how would you feel if I had a favorite ball?
Do your thing. Usually, so with guys, it's going to be whatever side you laying on. That's going to be the favorite breast. It's the closest one to
That's
them.
not true.
Not really, because if you laying on your back.
No. I ain't talking about like when it's going down. I'm talking about when you guys are sleeping.
Oh.
Like most people sleep on one side of the bed every time.
So that's the one you know better.
So that's the one. Yeah, y'all got a closer relationship.
That's true though, but that is true.
It is, because that's the one you like the most.
Yeah, y'all got a closer relationship.
Okay, that
you know what I mean?
Because I be wondering, like, do they taste
That's what I was wondering. Like, why do you pick that one the most?
Nah, it just that's the one you bond with the closest. Like, me and this one, we know each other a little more better.
Okay, I get it. That's what's up. Thanks for the enlightenment, DTM.
I try. You know what I mean?
Thank you for that tangible information.
Hey, I try to get a little tangible. You know what I mean? So, gotta make it something practical for the people.
Practical for the people.
So, let's jump into our favorite portion, man.
For sure.
Yay!
About that life.
Indeed.
That's all her favorite.
All right, Neil.
It really is my favorite.
So, the first one for About That Life is sex at Disney World. Are you about that life? Kiki probably already did it. She's trying to think about it. I don't know.
It's only been one.
You only been one.
Trust. She did. First of all, I wish I could have seen her face. Like, woohoo!
You know what, man? After this episode drop, I am going to figure out a way to get some visual for you guys to see.
I told so somebody had asked me, like, who does our like editing or whatever, because we don't usually have bloopers or whatever. So I'm like, no, that's just the way our conversation flows. Like, we don't really need an editor right now. But the bloopers are in our face. Like, our facial expressions are our bloopers.
Yeah, that's definitely.
Her face right now. Woohoo!
Yeah. No, I haven't, but I would.
Okay.
I would.
Disney World is so large. Like, it's so many places to sneak off and like.
I wouldn't say like I would sneak and do it, but I wouldn't do it like out in the open because there's so many children there.
Yes,
like I wouldn't want to.
But it's definitely so many.
I wouldn't want to
doing it with the
I wouldn't want to scar nobody else's child.
Doing it with the song in the background.
Right.
It's a small world after all.
No. If it was a small world, we wouldn't be having sex anywhere. Life's too short to fuck small dick. I had told this girl at work that like Life too
But they
short.
said it's not the.
I only had one time it was like a small one,
and that's never
it didn't
again
really work out.
So when you see it small, did you keep it going, or
it
did you?
worked out for like maybe like a few months.
Yeah, because you can't.
So how many times?
But I was young too, though. Like I was only like 18 or 17 or something.
So you ain't even.
So I really didn't even know. Like that was only like the second person I had sex with.
So
I really didn't know.
So wait a minute.
I didn't know.
So wait a minute.
I didn't know.
Size penis.
Hold up.
Yeah, I didn't know.
So you mean to tell me you was able to look at the second penis in your life in person and say, "No, this is small."
I mean,
or did you realize it was small
afterwards?
Well, if the first penis was big
though,
then the second penis.
But I wasn't really after the penis. I was just like looking for a relationship at that point. It wasn't like, oh my God, you got a small penis, so this is it. Like I was just like, we having fun. Like you give me a lot of money.
But you know what too? I think that emotion come into play too, because if it's somebody that you vibing with, you kind of don't even notice that the sex is bad until you don't like that person.
And he was
more.
taking Viagra already. And he was like
wrap that dick up in $100 bill.
He wasn't even 30 yet.
You was 18, so I'm guessing he was 30.
He wasn't 30.
That's about
he wasn't 30 yet.
29.
He was 20 something. But
9.
it was too much. I'm like, this is like too much for me. You're taking Viagra way too early. It won't work. Like I knew
was
it
he
wouldn't
fat?
work. No.
Oh.
No.
But she said he was breaking her off a little bit too. So
it was more,
wrap that dick up in $100 bill, and I could probably tolerate it.
He was giving me like a weekly allowance and shit. And I had a job, and I was going to school, and you were still giving me money every week, and we still going out and having fun.
So that sounds like.
So it wasn't really more about the sex at that time. It was more like I was just having fun, young and having fun.
Okay.
So, but when you think about your forever penis,
but after that, like I've never had a small, and it's my count is kind of low though.
Yeah.
So I haven't really had a lot of people, but that's probably the smallest I've had, and I was like, no, I would never do that again.
Yeah. Okay. I just feel like
I would never do it again.
But that's why I told my coworker, because I was just telling her like, bro, life is too short for bad sex. Period. Right. I don't care if he mandingo. If he ain't working it right,
it's not gonna work.
Yeah, it's too short to be acting like you ain't a freak when you really are too. And it's too short to be acting like you are a freak when you're really not. We're not going to revisit that, though. I'm just going to go ahead and move on. Next question.
Having him fucked up.
Next question. Sex on a fire escape.
That sounds fun. I've never done it, but
that sounds like a hella orgasm.
That sounds fun. Yeah. I was thinking about that. That's so bad, though. I was watching with the kids the other day. We went to the movies, and I was like, what?
Go ahead.
Is that bad?
Go ahead.
No, let's finish.
Go ahead. Yeah. Let me see where this is going.
Secret Life of Pets, and I was watching the fire escape, and I was like, oh my God, that would be so...
On the cartoon?
It's not that bad.
Oh, you a freak?
Oh, I was like, oh my God.
Oh, you a freak to the 10th power.
As the animals was going down the fire escape, I was like, oh my God, that would be so hot.
It would, though.
Oh my God.
All right,
now. But sex on the fire escape wouldn't be much different than sex on the balcony. We did that before.
Same.
When was in Miami.
You do that anywhere you go out of town.
Yeah.
I make sure they have balconies because they are wonderful. Yeah. Vegas are known for balconies.
Yeah, you can just stand on the ground and just kind of look up. You're gonna see just random sexual acts on the balconies and all that.
I know, and I really don't even be caring though. It's not gonna be like you be bent over. You don't even really.
Yeah, you don't care.
You be so into the moment, you don't give a fuck.
And I think it entices others too, because I could see that and be like, babe, come on,
let's get out.
Let's go.
It's like watching a porn in live.
Yeah.
Like a porn on stage.
All right. That's true. Next one. Sex in the back of a Uber or a Lyft.
If I was drunk, I would.
I don't know if I would.
I don't think I would suck dick in the back of an Uber or a Lyft.
But not all the way.
I don't think I would, because I don't want nobody else looking. First of all, you don't want nobody else looking at my ass.
What if it's a girl driving?
I don't know though. Maybe.
Well, how long is
if you drunk?
Are we going from
the club?
If I got a dress
to the apartment.
If we in Atlanta, and we leaving Magic City, and we trying to get to the north side.
And it's a nice drive.
That's a nice little drive, trying to get from Magic City to the north side.
I don't know. I
know for sure that I would suck dick in the back of the Lyft.
That's one of those you gotta play by ear. Like if it happens, it happens.
Yeah.
All right. Last one for About That Life. Sex exchange for something free, like a flight, a room, or all expense trip.
Sure. No. Yeah, you tricking. Yeah, no, I'm good on that. Because you can get it for free. Like, I done got a lot
That's
of
what
free
this
stuff.
is.
No, not...
No, it's not free. It's costing me my pussy.
If you gotta have sex.
That's my most prized possession.
Yeah, they're not.
High five. All right now. All right now.
Shit, this shit is a commodity, man.
Because you could get a lot of free stuff. Like, why would you have to have sex for it? I never got there. Yeah, no,
For a flight, so this nigga, I'm about to fuck this nigga. He finna go to Spirit.
Yeah, no, I'm good on that.
Nah.
And
I could buy my own
you
$100
got
flight.
check
Right.
your own bag.
So what I'm
So we about to pay the same amount.
What I'm getting out
So
of
we
it.
paying, you're paying
Check your own
$100 for my ticket, and I'm finna pay $100 to check my bag.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
No, I'm gonna keep my pussy.
I'm good on that.
You don't add my pussy for
but
no
not even
check.
I'm paying $1,500 first class.
not even an all expense paid trip
might let you smell
to
it.
Flint. All expenses paid
To Flint.
to Flint.
Laugh at yourself, please.
What's the next
Laugh at yourself with that.
This nigga kept saying we was flying him to Flint. I think they flying me to Flint. Stop saying that shit out loud.
Man,
Oh my goodness.
I had to switch it up, man. I had to switch it up. You know.
Okay, so not a trip over. Did you know did you know where you was going?
No, I didn't know where I was going. I had no clue, and I wanted to be fair and not even try to figure it out. Because
You wouldn't have been able to figure it out.
I could have got it out of you.
No, you couldn't have.
I could have.
And I didn't have no information because
Oh,
BFF
damn.
did everything.
No, you probably knew where we were going.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying you could have been checking
couldn't have
whatever.
found
You
it.
I
never
wouldn't
found
have. No,
it.
I ain't
found
gonna.
it.
I wouldn't have done no
Yeah.
snooping. I just would have had you tell me.
I wasn't gonna tell you this shit. We worked hard on that shit.
And that's why I let it go. That's why I didn't want to
She wouldn't
change.
have told you.
I
So.
definitely
She
would've
would
told
have.
you.
She would have told me.
He would probably be trying
She would have told me.
in like mid-stroke, like where we going?
I should have been like, Atlanta, keep going.
No, I wouldn't.
Don't stop.
You wouldn't have stopped anyway. To hell if we don't pray, now keep fucking.
Hey, T.
You so whack.
Where you going? Hey, T. L. I know.
Never.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? Hey,
DTM boosting for y'all.
I'm just saying. You know, just like y'all got y'all ways to get information, men got their ways too when they know they woman.
Lie.
When they don't know they woman, then they don't have
The
the
biggest way
information.
that we kept it a secret is I did not tell your mama until we was in the bathroom at the airport.
I know,
I texted her
'cause-
like, you work this weekend.
She texted me as soon as you said that too.
Did she?
I did not know y'all was coming down here.
See?
Did she?
I'm glad you didn't tell him.
Swear, did she?
Yeah,
That's why.
I
See,
did
that's
that.
why.
Like,
Because my text said we are surprising him. Trip to ATL. Surprise was capital. That's
Yeah,
why I
she
didn't tell
didn't
her.
get that.
That's
She
why I
didn't
didn't tell her. We got a homeboy that's like that.
yes, we do. As I was, as you were telling me where we were going, I was getting the text. Like, I can't wait till you get here. I was like,
That's why I didn't text her until we
she
was
just
already
told
low.
me.
You already knew we was going because we was
Yeah.
already at the gate.
Right.
That's the only reason why I texted her. Or else I wasn't gonna text her till we landed.
So yeah, that was good though. She pulled one out of my book. You know what I mean?
I ain't doing that shit no more. That shit is difficult. I don't know how you do that shit.
I think we should do it one more time. I got like
Okay.
a good idea.
One more time.
Next year. Anyways.
So, all right, bet. So let's jump into our next segment. The next segment is we haven't done this one in a while. It's been a minute, man. And this is fun facts.
Woo!
Oh, my favorite.
And for those who don't know, and may be living under a rock and never heard the show, whatever the case may be, shame on you. But fun fact is when KD hit us with a couple fun facts, we try to guess what the answer is, and then we leave out of here a little bit smarter. So
I stumbled across this fun fact, and when I tell you my mind is blown by this. So in 2010, the percentage of women that have performed or are performing oral sex between the ages of 30 and 39, which is our age group, was 80.1%.
What?
2010.
Which I still thought that was kind of low, but so if we fast forward to 2018, I couldn't find any
19.
Information for 2019, but I think it's because they don't do the information for 2019 until 2020.
Right.
So it could be a full year. So this is from 2018. Now in 2011, it was 80.1. So in 2018, do you think the percentage went up or down?
Up, I would think.
What you think, up or
I
down?
definitely say up.
Okay. What percentage do you think it is? Of women that perform oral sex and oral sex on men. put that out
I would
there.
say, so it was 80?
80.1.
80.1. I would say maybe about 86.
What you think?
I'm gonna say 92.5.
Y'all ready for
And
this
that's
number?
only because the other percentage is gay.
Y'all ready for this number?
Yeah.
What?
When I tell you this number blew my mind, like
What?
I actually researched it more,
To see.
but the number is accurate. 59% of
It
women
went down?
Liar!
significantly. So either all the women in the world eating pussy,
What?
or I don't know, but the
It
percentage is
went down?
59%.
From 80 to 50?
I think what happened is people just started lying.
Why would
But
you
why?
lie, though?
Now
Saying that they
it's so
don't do it.
normalized.
It
Why
is.
would you
Why
lie
would you
now?
lie now? People are more
Like back
honest now.
then I could see them lying because it wasn't normalized. Now it's like the norm. Like it's in songs, it's in movie. You
Or-
can watch Channel 2 and see that.
What?
Or they went to the wrong neighborhood and got that percentage.
It say U.S.
Because
percentage.
they probably didn't want to go to the hoods of the U.S. or something. I don't know.
And in 2018, 69% of men give oral sex to women.
69?
You said 69?
69% of men.
What a coincidence.
Right,
69.
right.
That's our favorite number.
But it's only 59% of women from the ages of 30 to 39.
What?
And then again, I repeat, that's for women giving to men.
But
So I don't know the percentage of women given to women. I looked it up, but I couldn't find a concise, across the board answer. But
I just wonder where they do their
weird.
research at, because they never asked me. Because I probably would have raised the number up a little bit.
With one-
And they ain't asked
with
y'all.
one-
With one
voter.
voter.
But they ain't asked y'all, so we are 100% of one household right here. So they missed the area. I'm just saying.
there's only 4 of us though.
I'm just saying.
2 men and 2 women.
But, you know, that's still 100% of a
I
household.
know who they asked.
Who they at?
Matilda.
She's like, absolutely
No.
not.
No?
Matilda was in this
In this group. And she was like, nah, absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
Fuck her
Absolutely,
look like.
absolutely effing not.
She might have changed that by now. Oh,
Actually,
we
no.
love you, Matilda.
Actually, no. She's straight. And she's a straight woman who is in a committed relationship with a man. That ain't her thing. She said it's stupid, dumb, and ugly.
And ugly.
Well, I mean,
And bills.
it ain't for everybody.
She do it.
Do she?
Yeah.
Oh.
She should.
She might not be good, but she do it.
First of all, how you know she
I
good?
was about to say, how would
I'm
you
just
know?
going off of what was sold.
Uh-oh.
I don't think she.
Well, I ain't gonna say she not good. I'm gonna
I'm
say
talking
she
about
don't
men.
have confidence.
I'm talking about her sucking a penis.
Yeah.
Oh.
Have she done it before?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, she had a whole boo thing.
Oh. All right, Bells. Girl, shout
out to Bells.
Shout out.
Right. Yeah.
She gonna be like, absolutely false.
That's I like her.
All right.
Aw.
I mean, I don't know.
You know what I mean? But
I don't know. Sucking dick fun to me. Nobody can make me do it.
Yeah. I mean, if you with somebody that you love and that you, I mean, I don't see what's wrong with
Yeah,
it.
you shouldn't have any inhibition.
Right.
maybe there's some dudes out there that don't really like it.
What?
That is
So
true.
Ooh.
that's I don't know.
I never heard of a dude not like it.
I never
I
heard
heard
of
men
them
say
either.
that.
Really?
They say they don't like it, and they say they can't ejaculate from it.
Because they haven't had the right woman.
I just
though.
said if I wasn't married, I could show you some.
Right, they haven't had the right woman, though.
I get in trouble. I could probably give you some coochie.
I've
if I
never
give you
heard
some head.
nobody say that.
I've heard
Wow.
that. I'm like my husband probably be less angry if I give
I
him
never
some
heard
coochie.
a man say they don't like it, though.
Yeah, they say they can't ejaculate from it.
Yeah.
I don't have that problem.
It's so weird.
Give me 25, 35 seconds.
All you
25,
see is them.
35 seconds.
All you see is them toes curling, and you hear me saying, "Talk on it."
He'll be like,
it.
well, did she suck your dick? No? All right, I ain't mad.
I won't kill her then.
You said she sucked your dick. I'm about to kill this bitch.
Ah, no, that's right.
Like, baby, let's go on a
That's
picnic.
my prized possession.
Let's go on a picnic right quick.
A picnic?
Yeah.
Note to self. Don't suck dick and go on a picnic with you.
I'm trying to tell you. I'm warning you now. Go on that picnic.
Like,
It's
wait a minute. I suck some dick. Okay, I'll go.
all that.
It's like I'm stupid.
All right. So, y'all know what time it is.
What time is it?
It's
Food
show
time?
portion time.
Oh, I thought it was
Time to
food
give
time.
them a little bit of time. They just had some tangible information right there. But we're going to give them a little more.
All right.
Give them a little more.
Always.
You know, you want them to walk away feeling 10% smarter than they already was when they came to listen.
Like feel confident.
You know?
Man, a couple weeks ago when we didn't have an episode, so many people was inboxing us, texting us like, "Where the episode? Where the episode?"
Right. Give me something tangible.
We went out of town, so you know, our apologies. We'll plan better for next time.
I definitely was looking.
Oh yeah,
definitely was apologizing.
What?
When we go.
How you was looking?
Because I thought you were still looking.
She said she was looking.
I was doing it.
First of all, BFF was on a sabbatical because my godson was in the All-Stars, kicking ass and taking names. So
I know.
She like, I just don't got time. And I was like, all right.
But you said y'all was gonna do it.
We was.
And then
but then we tried.
So then Wednesday I was looking, and I'm like, I was at work, like, it ain't popping up on my screen.
I was like, we was gonna do it.
I'm like, okay, Thursday then. So Thursday I was. Definitely.
No, because we was gonna do it, but then it was like, it ain't feel right. Like,
yeah.
And they was gonna have a guest host, but I was like, no, because the energy,
especially
our energy be so on point. So,
and we got
I definitely was looking. Y'all should have texted me and said
we got a high number of requests for guests to come on the show now, and it's funny because when we were looking for guests, we had to knock down walls and search hard to find guests.
You know, the problem with having guests is what I learned from when we was having guests is that people don't respect your time. So if you recording from 5 to 6 and they show up at 5:45,
oh,
you know what I'm saying? Or we had one guest that showed up like an hour and a half later.
What?
So it's like people don't respect your time because they don't understand this is not what we do for fun. This is what we do as entrepreneurs. So if we book you from 5 to 6, then you should be present at 4:45. No matter if I'm there, I'm paying for it. Just be there.
Right. And these people need their tangible information, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
We're trying to add to lives, not subtract from dollars. You know.
Speak it, girl. All right now.
Keisha.KD.
Mm-hmm.
That is true.
That's what happened when DTM busts loading. You get a little more motivation.
That's true.
Hey, man, you know,
It's
got that motivational nut. Is what you're saying?
Yeah.
Motivational nut.
Yeah.
All right now.
Yeah.
I said I was Mr. Energy. Y'all don't listen. Y'all don't listen.
Look at her.
Y'all think
Facebook Live when you need it.
Y'all think
where is it?
DTE and DTM is the same thing. Y'all better get it together.
Beyonce the ejaculator.
Ooh, sucky.
I can't deal with
you. On my feet.
All right, so let's all right, first question for the day, man. What's a question you guys hate to hear when being approached by the opposite sex?
Oh, wait.
That's not a question.
It's true.
Oh.
I hate, like, as pickup lines or, like, just approaching, period?
Well, last week we did the pickup line hookup. And I hope that struck a nerve in some guys like, man, I can't believe I keep saying that. But just like a question, period.
I just hate when they don't approach it and ask me my name or, you know, something.
What's your name? What's your sign?
Yeah, not sign.
As soon as I buy that wine, I just sweep you from behind.
Yeah,
Biggie?
No. I feel like we older now. We just need to be respected and not like, hey.
Right, like, hi, how you doing?
My name I like
to
just
what's your name?
Yeah.
Hey, pretty.
Yeah.
Hey, Mom.
I don't like that.
Mom.
That's what they do.
I ain't
Seriously.
your mom.
See, you didn't say mom.
Or even if they say like, hey,
Ma.
beautiful, hey, whatever. Hey, whatever is irritating to me.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want
What about what's
What
wrong
you
like it? My ultimate
I don't like
question that pisses me off from the opposite sex, current sex, man, dog, boy, mama, daddy, whatever.
Yes.
What you mix with?
I hear that too. Or another one is that your real hair?
I get that all the time too.
I get that all the time too.
Is that your pic? Where are you from? Like America. Where are you from?
Yeah, like what you mix
country are
with?
you
Like,
from?
Yeah, mom.
Like, I'm
first
from
of all,
here.
bitch, I mix with my mom and my daddy the same motherfucking things you mix. What the fuck I look like? Cake batter?
That is
mix.
the worst.
Yeah, man, the original
That's
hood
the
buy, you
worst.
know.
That what you mix
Is that
with
your
will
weird
really
hair?
have me like,
Here.
you could be finer than the finest fine, and don't ever fucking talk to me again.
Yeah,
What
that
you
is
mix
irritating.
with?
It's irritating.
Suck my dick. That's what I mix with.
So.
Or if I'm in Southwest, if I'm in Southwest, this for real. If I'm in Southwest, especially like if I'm wearing like the like if I wash my hair and put it in a ponytail, and I got that like curly look, and normally I do wear darker shades of lipstick. They just walk up to me and start speaking Spanish.
So they think you know Spanish.
And you gotta look
They
at
think
them.
you Spanish.
You gotta look at them back and say, "Para español es más que cinco."
No, I don't say that. I say, excuse me, sir. I don't understand Spanish. Like, I remember before, I was probably like 15 or 16. I was at the gas station, right? Mm-hmm. So this guy approached me. He started speaking Spanish. I was like, I don't speak Spanish. He went the fuck off on me. Like, how could you not know your native tongue? Like, how dare you? Spanish. How dare you disrespect our ancestors that way? I'm like, ancestor who? My mama white and my daddy black. That's all English.
You do kind of get it.
And then he was like, Spanish I'm so sorry, señorita. Like, I thought you was Puerto Rican. Like, nah, bruh. I'm not American as hell. Not at all. What you mean? Like,
you hear that the rolling of the tongue when she was just telling the story, how she kind of went a little Puerto Rican and then she went back Southwest.
Yeah. I mean, like 90% of my friends back then was Puerto Rican or Mexican. Not so much Mexican, more Puerto Rican where I lived. But that don't mean that I know the shit. I don't know the shit.
Right. I know. I got a lot of Mexican friends too.
Like, my mama white and my daddy black. I'm biracial.
They think I'm Dominican.
Mixed. They be thinking you look Dominican though. Especially like when your hair wavy.
I'm not though.
I know that.
So I'll be like, no, I'm from America. I'm black.
You know, she like Sabrina. Though. Remember Sabrina from?
But I'm not though.
Oh man.
Remember Sabrina from the pharmacy?
Oh yeah.
So she actually is English and Panamanian or something. Like, her mom is from England and her dad is from Panamania, whatever. But she was born in England. So when they asked her, like, when she like filled out her paper, whatever, when they wanted to tell her like, you're African American, and she was like, that's hard for her because she's not African or American,
right?
So it's like,
why would she say it?
I'm not either. You know what I'm saying? I'm English and Panama, whatever. Like,
that's a hard one.
Man.
But because her skin tone is like your skin tone, so it's like, no, you got to be African American. And she like,
I'm not.
No, my skin tone is just black.
It's dark,
but that's not. That's not who I am.
Right.
Like, I never been to Africa, and I ain't from America.
Right. So why would I?
And her accent is phenomenal. Like, I used to love talking to her. Like, let's just talk. She like watermelon.
And she seemed to be so innocent too.
Yeah.
She said same.
Yeah, you never really know.
Her husband told the story though.
You never really.
I remember her birthday. I was like, how are you telling me? She was like, 33. Aww. Like, girl, I ain't never seen no black English person. Let's just talk.
That's sweet.
She was dope as fuck.
All right. Question I hate to hear, man.
What
is, I hate for a chick to come up to me with a cigarette in their hand, ask me if I got a light.
That's a pickup line, though?
I don't know if it's a pickup line or if it's a basic conversation.
He hates for women to smoke, period. So
I hate that too, though.
Yeah,
I hate the women to smoke too, though.
That'll take
That's such a turn off.
That'll take like
I don't even like women,
notches.
but it's such a turn off.
That'll take like 50
a pretty
notches
girl.
Yeah. With a cigarette
in her hand.
A cigarette.
Like,
a black and mild.
Like
weed.
A black and mild. Yeah.
Not a vape though, BFF.
No, vapes is different.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure.
I mean, even weed every once in a while, but if you blaze it, like every time he blazes,
turn your lip black.
That's too much. I don't care the occasional weed smoking, but
you smoking
if you
a big
blaze
cigar,
every time he blazing, and he blazes breakfast, lunch, dinner, snack, dessert, like all day. That's too much.
Yeah.
Like I say, I would never do that unless we went to Amsterdam.
We definitely going to Amsterdam.
Yeah, that's the only time.
We're in the red light district all day.
That's the only time.
We buying hookers out the window.
And I never smoked.
Let me get a number 2.
That time I would, but any other time.
Number 2.
Right there. Get that number 2 right
That's
there.
the only time I would smoke.
Yeah, me too. They probably be totally different. We'd be like, wait a minute.
It probably be different out there, though.
We all gonna be smoking, though.
I think we all
4 of us. We gonna be smoking, drinking.
And we're not even smokers, but it's okay.
Right.
I think you have to. Like, that's what it's
got
known for.
And you gotta pick a hooker out the window.
Number 2. That number 2 right there.
Only if she got on my color. If not, then number 4.
Hey, tell that number 2 to put on a different color right
there. That would be hot, though. I think that would be fun. That would be a fun trip. It's definitely on our to-do list.
So this girl that I'm social media acquaintances with.
I'm like, I thought you about to say friends.
No, that's how I was looking for another word.
I'm like,
but
a whole lot of new friends.
She went to Amsterdam. And she said it was like phenomenal. But you can't take your phone in there. They have like a lockbox. They have a lockbox like when you walk in. She said on the red light district, every single store per se has the same thing. When you walk in, it's a lockbox because a lot of those women, they family don't know what they're doing.
They do that, right?
They leave and going to work. They don't know what their work consists of. So they don't allow
phone, though.
They don't allow any phone.
I keep it right up here.
Do we really need our phone though?
No, we don't.
I leave my phone in the room.
First of all,
think about it.
I don't want nobody to see what I'm about to do.
I don't want to see it either.
I mean, think about it. We just went to.
Remember.
Yeah.
We just went to Atlanta a few weeks ago, and I think we maybe took what?
Not that many.
Bro, that's what somebody was like.
Pictures?
Oh, let me see y'all pictures. And I was like, we got a lot of pictures from the Trap Museum because there was a lot of photo ops there. But like the one night we went out when we had on the all white, whatever, we didn't take no pictures that night.
None.
Actually, no night when we was in the club did we take a lot of pictures
because we was
having so much.
But that's what
fun.
it is. Like if you concentrate on having fun besides taking pictures, then you just have fun.
Because the thing is, if you constantly concentrate on your phone, taking pictures, you focusing on the wrong stuff.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Then you be like, oh, let me show you. Like all the pictures on my phone is like most the Trap Museum and the Coca-Cola factory.
Right.
But that's because there was so many photo ops at that point.
Exactly.
Most of the pictures your mama got because she had her phone the whole time.
Right.
But that's why we had so much more fun than her.
Yeah.
Because we was enjoying the moment where she worried about taking pictures. And you know what I'm saying?
I'm taking a lot of pictures. I ain't having that much fun.
Exactly.
Trying to pretend like you having fun.
Bro, we had.
Although I do love pictures.
Yeah.
But I'd rather have more fun.
We know.
So,
yeah.
I'd rather have more fun.
Yeah. It was a ball, for sure.
It was definitely fun.
All right. So, what's a relationship deal breaker for you guys? Not everybody talk at one. I'm about to say, it's only a podcast we doing. You know.
No, I hate that, Aaron. Okay, I'll go first then. This is the first time I'm gonna go first. A deal breaker for me in relationships is dishonesty. Dishonesty and disrespect. Okay. Those are two things that I'm not buying. I'm too understanding and I'm too open to life for you to be dishonest. And I give too much respect to be disrespected. So those two that'll really. And it's crazy because when you never been in a situation, but like, oh, if this happened, then I'll leave. Or if this happened, then I'll leave. But then you start experiencing shit, and the same shit that you thought you would leave for, you end up staying. And then 20 years later, you're like, oh, I remember when that happened. But now I really feel like I'm solidifying what I want. And if I find out like some funny shit happened and it was dishonest, I'm out.
That's true.
I'm leaving the kids though.
She said, I'm leaving the kids.
I take tasks.
Y'all a package.
I take tasks, so I gotta take the white woman with me. So I gotta take tasks. Or she ain't leaving. But them other niggas you can keep.
Oh, they gonna get put out so quick.
That's true. For me,
I'm gonna be before you say what yours here. I'm gonna be like most people when they don't like the baby father and they start taking it out on the kid. Like, you look just like your daddy. I'm just like that with the kid. Like, you look just like your mama. Get out. Like,
I can't believe people do that.
First of all, you're not gonna be like that with DJ or Trey.
I mean, that boy like
Deontay gonna be on his own. And
man.
I'm taking tasks, so
yeah, it's over with. All right, go ahead. What's yours?
You gonna be beating up DJ like you look just like me.
All right. I'm like, wait.
Why you get us caught like that? We ain't even mean to do nothing wrong. He gonna be sitting there looking at me. He gonna be sitting there looking at me like, damn, I don't know what's going on.
Crazy.
I wasn't even here.
Going on.
I'm just trying to make some money, Dad.
I wasn't even here.
I'm just trying to make some money,
I was
Dad.
at my Uncle B house.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Oh, shit.
We know y'all can never break up, number one, because that would never work, okay?
Oh, okay.
That would never work. Like,
for never. It's not gonna work for anybody.
That's how I felt when Mike and Ike broke up.
Silence.
They got back together.
Silence, because what?
Cricket. Shut up.
Mike and Ike.
Yeah, you remember it was Mike and then Ike because they broke up, but then they were like, "Nah, we can't do this. We need to be back together." They got back together. Boom, Mike and Ike back together. But go ahead. Then the fat boy broke up. And every day I wake up, somebody got a problem with her.
Anyway.
Oh my God. I'm done with this.
All right. Yeah.
Mine would be, goodness, I can't even concentrate.
He's so fucking.
Oh my God.
Talk about everybody got a problem with her. Anyway.
Mine would be, communication and not paying attention to me. Like, I crave a lot of attention. So if you're not really paying attention, you don't think so?
Do you?
Yeah, I do a little bit.
She be like, what?
A little bit.
So when somebody else return my call, like, well, damn, he was at work.
I'm just saying. So I feel like if I feel neglected, you got to move on. Like, I don't have a lot of patience. So
doesn't
I feel like
doesn't neglect
if I'm communicating with you when you're not,
I'm about to say she definitely gonna.
I'm definitely gonna tell you. So then if you're not like stepping up to do.
So when you say neglect,
up, I feel like somebody else may step in. Like,
so when you say neglect, though, how long does it take for you to not to get the attention that you want before it's considered neglect?
But it's not right away, right? Like, it's like, okay, if I tell you we're not spending enough time together. Okay, the week go by, then the next week, okay, you got to do X, Y, and Z, cool. But then like 2-3 weeks go by and we still haven't done anything besides go eat. Like, I'm like, okay, well, clearly I told you I wanted to go to the movies or go to a concert or go do something, walk in a park or something, and you not fulfilling. I understand we got busy lives, right? Because we have kids, we have obligations, we have work. But at some point, you need to have a date night. Like, you have to work that significant other in at some point. And if you are not, you will be replaced.
That's that balance. That
you
work-life
gotta have a balance. You gotta have it, because if you don't, just like y'all feel like what she won't do, somebody else will. We have the same thing. What you won't do, somebody else will step in and do. So, if you're not making time for me, then I'm pretty sure somebody else will.
All right now.
I'm just saying. Like,
all right, so
you gotta work it out.
I feel
you
like
gotta work it out.
Gotta work it out.
You gotta work it out.
Hey, there it is. So would you compromise your happiness for the success of a relationship?
That's hard though, because it's like you want to be happy, right? So it's like a thin line.
I almost feel like your happiness should be part of it.
What am I compromising?
It's a thin line.
I think your happiness should be a part of the relationship.
But it has to be the most
like the
important
success
part,
of it should be a part of the success of that relationship.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Because if both parties are not happy, then what are we doing? Like, if you're not working towards making your spouse happy, then what are we doing here? What are we doing here?
How often do you think people actually revisit that to see if, like, am I really happy, or am I just happy from how it used to be when we first started out?
Right, because it's never going to be the same, though.
You know what I'm saying?
Because you have kids, situations change, so you're never going to be as happy as you were in the beginning. So we're not going to try to work on that happiness in the beginning, but as the things evolve, you need to, change it where you both are happy.
Because I feel like
it should be revisited prior to unhappiness settling in.
Yeah.
Like when you start to feel like
something is different.
Something ain't.
Yeah, something.
So what's some signs for people to realize like something ain't
when
right?
When you're not spending enough time.
When you're not spending enough time, when their whole demeanor towards you changes. Or like, when
you feel it's off.
When you stop getting those special texts that you used to get throughout the day, you're like, hey, like what's going on? Like, what's happening? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's nothing. Even like I know sometimes I get upset about feeling neglected or like feeling like I'm not getting enough, and I just shut down. Like that should be a clue for you. Like, damn, this motherfucker be texting me all day. Like you look at your phone, I'm sure plenty of times I have 20 text messages from me. Why I had a whole ass conversation with myself because I know you working and I know you can't respond back.
You will get it eventually.
But I'm steady sending you stuff or sending you something I saw or whatever. If you look at your phone and you ain't seen shit, nothing.
Something has changed.
Right.
Yeah.
Not even one like, hey, I'm super busy today, like something.
So I wonder, and so let's use that as an example. I wonder how many men don't even pay that no attention.
A lot of men.
In the beginning. Like, wait a minute. She was texting me every day between these hours and this hour at least 30 times. And now I get maybe one.
A lot of men. Because guess what? She probably texting somebody else.
Yeah.
Who giving her the
but I'm one that will tell you though. Like I'm not one to keep it secret and be like, okay, well I'm just gonna text somebody else. I'm gonna tell you. I feel X, Y, and Z because you've been doing X, Y, and Z. I understand you're busy, but at the end of the day, I'm still here. So if you're not gonna hold up your end of the bargain, I'm gonna seek elsewhere. Because that's what we do. Like, I mean, at the end of the day, if I'm not happy with you, I will seek elsewhere.
Right.
So.
Because
I will tell you,
being happy.
But I'm not gonna just sit back and wait for you to be like, okay, I'm doing this and this.
Yeah.
But I'm busy. Okay, I feel you on that. But at the end of the day, I'm still here. So
right.
What do you want me to do?
Because even in your busyness, you should make time for something.
What do you want me to do?
It should be some time for communication.
Just sit here,
a date, a visit, a quickie.
You want me to just sit here? You want me to just sit here?
Why you busy?
You know,
I'm be solo dolo. Why you busy?
It's not gonna happen. No.
Good day, sir. It's plenty fish in the sea.
It's like life is too short for that. Like, I'm not about to sit back and wait for nobody. I'm sorry. I'm just not about to.
I'm not going to be
maybe it's
like
miserable
and
like, but I don't care.
Like, I promise you, I think people don't really assess their relationship to even see if they're happy or not.
It's true.
That's why relationships become mundane.
Yeah, it's almost like we've been doing it like this forever, so let's just keep doing it like this. Even though I might not realize I'm not happy, but I'm just, snapping at everybody and all that other stuff.
Whole ass other relationships,
yeah.
And they spouse don't be none the wiser. Mm-hmm. I know somebody right now in a whole ass relationship with another nigga.
Mm-hmm. For real?
Yeah, but guess why though? Because that person.
Who?
Huh? First of all, you stupid.
About who?
Share with us.
First of all, he tried it. I'm not gonna say who on the air. You already know that. So stop being stupid.
About 900.
So she got this friend at work who pays so much attention. Like one time she like slid through the stop sign or something in the wintertime because her tires on her car was so bad. So he like, let me see your keys. I'm about to run to the store, and the whole time took her car to get new tires. Her nigga didn't even realize that she had new tires.
Wow, that's steep.
Cause if I would have came home with new tires, the first question you would have been like is,
where them old tires?
Where them tires come from? But at the same time, if you know I was driving a dangerous car, you're not gonna let me drive.
What if she didn't share that the car was dangerous?
He drive it all the time, so he knew there wasn't no motherfucking threads on them tires.
Oh, that's different then.
He drive the car all the time.
Maybe
they only had one car at this time.
Maybe he had life insurance on it, and he was trying to collect that bread.
Well,
you know what I'm saying? But I think that is a big issue there. Is you got to pay attention, man.
Yeah,
like, you got to pay attention.
Or I'm like, if I'm like, babe, I want this couch and this $1,500, and you like, all right, I'll make it happen. And then 2-3 months pass and you don't make it happen. And then all of a sudden the fucking couch getting delivered.
You need to know.
I'm 90% sure you're going to be like, where the fuck this couch come from? Like, I had just got the money.
I just found it.
You know, because A, either you don't give a fuck, or B, you're not paying attention.
Which is, I would say B.
Yeah.
I would say B.
But that's how you know when shit need to be paid attention to. Because how the fuck all this shit happening, new brakes, new tires, new couches, and you don't know shit.
Right.
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 All right. So next question, man. We're gonna switch it up just a little bit. Would you take your kids to visit their parent, their other parent, if they was locked up?
I would say it depends on how long they were locked up and what they did. Because I wouldn't be so quick to take my child to a prison.
No matter what they did?
It depends on what they did.
Does it matter?
I wouldn't be so quick to take my child. If you went to jail for rape or something, like, I wouldn't be so quick to take my child.
Does it matter the time that they got, though?
And if you got, like, life, like, I mean...
I think it would depend on how old they were.
I don't care how old they are, though.
But I think if they're older and they're more likely to understand the fact that we gonna come see you.
I'm still not.
But then when we leave, you're not coming with us. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like if something happened right now when you got locked up, I feel like me and Keontae could come see you, but me and Taz probably can't come see you. And that's because when we leave and you're not leaving with us, he about to act a whole fool, like.
So at what point would you say, let's say you're the one who is locked up, would you be the one to say, nah, don't bring him to come see me?
I mean, if you care about your kids more than you care about yourself.
That's not how men feel, though.
Because for me,
men want to see their child, especially if it's a boy.
For me, honestly, I would say, especially if I got more than a year or two, If I got a year or two, yes, you know, bring them to come see me.
Right.
If I ain't do a violent crime,
Right.
a selfish violent crime. Like if I did a violent crime, but it was like to save my family members or whoever,
Right.
then that's different.
That's
bring
what
them
I
to
said.
come
It
see me.
depends on what they went for. Yeah.
But if I'm doing like a L, or if I'm doing like, you know, 30, 10, 20
Right.
calendars, something like that,
Right.
I'm gonna definitely be like, nah, don't come see me
Right. See,
because
if
I
you got
gotta
a year or two, then I can see.
Right.
I gotta
You know?
adjust to this life. You know what I'm saying? I don't even want y'all to be a part of this because I'm about to transform into something
Right.
that I wasn't when I was on the outside.
Right.
And I don't want them to. I want them to remember me as who I am
Right.
prior to going in, type thing.
Because I know I got a homegirl who her husband is in jail, and he been in there for almost 3 years. She just took her kids to see him, but that was more so because as her boys get older, they keep asking like, when we get to go? Like they know where he at. It's not a secret where he at.
Okay. Because most kids say, most parents say they're in school,
which is what we
work.
did. But that's what we did when Deontay's brother first got locked
Right.
up. We told Keontae that he was at school.
But after a while,
But
after years,
somebody else told him like, no, he in jail. You want to see his picture?
Oh,
so
no.
then we had to sit down and have that conversation. Which now Keontae already said when he turned 18, he want to go see him.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But the other boys don't really have a desire to see him, not because they don't love him, but because they don't know.
They don't know him.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So for that, but like what I was saying about my homegirl, like she just now took them to go see him,
Right.
and that's because they understand. Like she had to sit down, even with him on the phone on speaker, and sit down and have a conversation. Like,
Right.
listen,
I agree.
we're going to go see him, but we can't take him home with us.
Right.
Not yet. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So they like, we just miss him. We just want to see him. So they was able to go play a couple games. You know what I'm saying? He far. He all the way in a whole nother state.
Right.
So,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? They
How
went
old
there.
are the kids? Younger though?
They are 11, 9, and 3, I think.
Yeah.
That's so young.
Yeah.
So for their daughter, it's a little...
She won't understand.
Yeah, and I think the first time she did take her, but then the second time she did.
It's too much. That might be too much for a little.
But for the
a
two
little
boys,
baby.
they took.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
For boys,
So,
I think sometimes they need that, but
yeah, for sure.
Like you know, one of our homeboys was locked up. He basically said like, look, I'm in here for pretty much life.
right.
So I don't really need. Don't do the letter thing. Don't do the come see me thing.
Yeah.
I need to just adjust to what's going on in here because this is my new area now.
Yeah.
But then on the other hand, I think that affects the child not knowing like the father. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like not being because I got a homegirl that the father is. I mean, he basically has a long time life almost, and she's like, I don't know if I should take him, but the kids are asking for him, and they're older.
Yeah.
And then they're acting out because they don't have a father figure.
Yep.
But they do have a father figure, but they don't have him in their life.
Right.
So it's like, do I take him to even go see? And it's like, that's hard.
And I think it also becomes
That's
harder
hard.
when the father was a primary caregiver for the children.
Right.
So he was at every game. And he was
Right.
at every
So they missed that
teacher
significantly.
conference.
Yeah.
He was the one who was making them dinner because
Right.
at one point, if he was the quote unquote stay at home parent
Right.
because his business was his business,
Right.
and you was the one outside the home
Working.
with a 9 to 5,
Right.
to snatch that from them and say,
That's a lot.
you see it when I say so.
That's a lot.
It builds up a lot of animosity.
Especially if they're not close.
Is that, and see for
Especially if
her,
they're not close.
for her,
Yeah.
her father also was in prison. But when
Okay.
he got locked up, she was 7 months old.
Oh.
So in her mind, when she started seeing him, that's all she ever knew was him behind jail.
Right.
So when he got out is when she had to make the adjustment.
Right.
Because when he got out, that's when she had to make the adjustment of him being on this side, of him being active in her life and telling her what to do. You know what I'm saying? The norm became seeing him in there. But for her children, it's the opposite.
Right.
Because he all they knew for
Right.
10 years of their life.
Right.
So for him to get snatched away from them
Right.
was very like, what the fuck to
Yeah.
them. You know, especially like when her son started middle school
Right.
and like all these things, but he just started like, when I get to see, like I know where he at. I
Right.
understand what he did was wrong.
Right.
But I also feel like I should be able to go see him.
See, in that case, it's difficult though. But
Yeah.
in the case of another person that I know, where they went to jail for domestic violence against
that's
the mother,
different, yeah.
you know, how do you take your child to go see somebody that abused you?
Because,
you know what I mean?
but in that situation,
So that would be difficult.
the child probably don't even have no desire. Because now they feel safe for their parent because you're not there.
Right.
So I just feel like
it depends on what they do.
You got to know the whole situation. You know what I'm saying? Like if you did some fuck shit in front of my kids, you probably never gonna see none of us.
Take you. Yeah, I would
and you
never
better not call.
I think the danger would be if, let's say, you and I had like a domestic violence issue, but it was behind closed doors, and then I get locked up, but the kids don't know why I'm locked up.
Right.
Then maybe I'll send them with your mama though, because I'm not gonna punish my children.
That's what they do. They send them. Although the domestic violence happened with the child there, but the child still wants to see the father.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So in that situation, I would
send them with the mother.
I would send them with whoever.
They still go see, but it's just with the mother. They never go, but it's just with the mother.
Yeah. Because I probably don't ever want to see you again.
But I don't even know if I want my child to see that though. Like I don't know. In that case, I don't even know if I even want my child.
I guess it's to each his own. And then you gotta know your child. Like, so if I let her come see you, or I let him come see you, but then when they come home, I'm dealing with a whole breakdown for a week or two. I'm probably not gonna let them come see you.
Yeah. Right.
I'm probably gonna let y'all write and send pictures or whatever.
Yeah.
But if bringing the child to see you is causing more harm in their lives than good, then I'm not gonna let them come see you. So I think because I know when my brother was locked up, my sister-in-law used to take my nephews to see him all the time, and it was cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? But it's because he got locked up when they was so little, that they was used to him being in there. You know what I'm saying? So, and it was kind of like they made it to them like, well, this is where he lives, and then like we live here, whatever. So to me that was different. You know what I'm saying? I think he was only locked up for like 7 years. So he was out when they was like 7 and 9 because he got locked up when they was newborn and 2.
Oh,
so for them it was just the norm,
right?
So I think that's something that you also got to take into consideration. But then too, how it flipped when they got older and he would try to chastise them. Oh, they'd be like, "My man, what about when you was in jail for all these years?"
Yeah, I flip that so quick. Yeah. Hey, you ain't gonna listen to me? Do you know I was in jail for all those years? You know what I would do to you?
Or they'd be like, you wasn't saying that to the warden when the warden was telling you to go to sleep.
Oh my God.
I'd be like, how you know? Was you there too? Who told you?
Well, I'm just saying,
who told you that?
Stuff that gotta be like, but that's the thing. Like,
that's not what you want to hear as a parent.
And then you can't disregard how kids feel.
I told Rick not to say nothing about what happened in that cell.
You can't disregard how children feel. So you also have to visit how they feel. So.
Yeah, that's true. And I think back then, like, our parents never cared about how we really felt.
Sure didn't.
It was like, shut up. You too young to have feelings. Go in there and sit down. True. And I think that's the difference in today is that we realize that, no, they do have feelings. Yeah. They were kind of born with feelings. Right. So you cared about their feelings. Yeah. Right. You cared about their feelings when they was babies and they was crying and you was like, oh, they just want a bottle. Oh, they peed on themselves. They want to change their diaper.
I think the suicide rate now is higher because of certain situations like that. So you kind of have to be more sensitive now than we have before.
At such a young age, though, it's kids. Yeah. One of my kids' friends from middle school, she killed herself. She was only in 8th grade. Yeah. See? And it's because she was going through some things.
Much. Yeah.
Because they found her journal. She was being molested. She was being bullied. She had been raped. But she didn't have no one to talk to.
They don't know how to take it.
Because when she tried to talk to... Because even in the book, she said... Like, she went to her mom to tell her mom what was happening. Her mom was like, basically telling her, like, you just got a bad attitude. Because she was saying, like, she didn't want to go to school.
Basically, it wouldn't have happened if you wouldn't have did X, Y, and Z.
Right. So she like, I don't want to go to that school no more. Can we switch schools? And she was like, the mom's reaction, like, why you want to switch schools? It wasn't like an understanding or inviting reaction. So she killed herself. She like, I don't have nowhere to go. I don't have nowhere to turn.
No outlet.
I would just rather not be here.
I'm running to a wall type.
Then to go to school and be raped and bullied and molested and whatever.
Sad.
You know what I'm saying?
That's so sad.
That's why I tell my kids all the time, what you want to talk about? Right. I don't like it all the time because I got boys. So sometimes
it's cool that they honest,
tell me shit.
It's cool that they honest though.
That is true.
Because if they don't be, then it's...
And I be just as honest with them.
All right. So... a couple more questions. How content are you with non-sexual affection in the relationship?
What you mean? Oh, like when we in a store, you be grabbing my booty? Is that sexual?
Non-sexual.
Non-sexual will probably be
holding hands.
Oh, I like that.
I like that. The simple stuff.
The fact that I can just kind of look at you and smile like from across the room, like.
I like stuff like that.
And I like that little stuff you be whispering in my ear, like. I like that.
I like that more than sexual stuff sometimes.
I do too.
Because it's like you don't just want my body, you want me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know? I like the holding hands, the looks, the
knowing
like
what you're
thinking.
thinking.
Acting like you're in love with me.
Yeah.
The knowing what you're thinking before you say it.
Yes.
I like that.
Yes.
Even like that day when you checked me about old boy being my friend on Facebook and he wasn't. That was so hot to me though. Like all these years later, you like, bitch, you ain't had no friends. Like
right, now you got friends. Well, fuck this nigga.
Right. Like that was just so hot to me though, because it was like it showed like, oh, you get
care.
Jealous?
You still care.
He was jealous.
Right.
Oh shit, I still
care.
got it.
I like stuff like that.
Yeah,
it's hot to me.
That's attractive. What about you?
Always.
Yeah, I'm definitely with it. I love it. It's the next step above foreplay to me.
Yeah,
like it's a form of foreplay, but it's a next step above foreplay because it's making you think outside the box.
Right.
Anybody can be sexual and touch on you and grab on your breast, and but it's different when you can just like look at somebody and still have that smile, like that uncontrollable smile. Yeah. Even if you're mad, like you're mad and you just look at them, they do something or say something a certain way, you just be like, all right,
boy, leave me alone.
Right.
You play too much. You be playing too much. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm definitely on that for sure.
Yeah, like that. When y'all mad at each other and come down the stairs and they're like, what you want to eat? I'm like, what?
You know I love food. You know I love food.
Or I love food.
Or if you just come in with the food.
I ain't even mad no more. Like I'm the whatever the fuck you done did. I don't even.
She's like, what you said, cheeseburger?
If you said food, you about to make some what? Okay. You said barbecue what?
All right.
We back cool.
I know, because last time she was mad, that motherfucker made some steaks.
Chicken, steaks, chicken, hot dogs, hamburgers.
I ate that steak 2 days later. That bitch was still tender.
Like,
I need her to get mad more often.
Wow. All right. Yikes.
It happens.
All right. So 2 more questions. Last question. What a question before the last question. Are you friends with any of your exes? And if so, do you think it's healthy for the relationship?
I mean, I guess it depends.
I'm
not really friends with any of my exes, really. But I mean, if you are really friends, like quote unquote, like friends, and not like you still like that person in any type of way, or if y'all really truly friends, then I mean, I guess it would work out. Truly friends, because I don't know if y'all really
truly
know
friends.
Like what friends are sometimes. Like
truly,
y'all would be like,
friend.
"This is my friend," and then you be trying to smash her. Like, is it really your friend? Or
is she a friend because y'all are friends, or is she a friend because she ain't trying to smash you no more? That's the question. So yeah, I get it.
They're friendly, friends. KD, what you think?
I ain't for it.
She ain't for the friends.
Because I feel like, why y'all friends? Like y'all don't.
You said it was over.
Y'all got kids. Y'all got.
I was about to say
y'all got a business together. Like what the fuck is the?
It had to be something that's tying.
I've been friends with friends that I've dated before, though.
Was it like immediately afterwards, or was it like after some years went by, y'all just kind of reconnected and was like, oh yeah?
Both. It's been both. But my thing is when I'm done with you, I'm done. Like it's no like reconnecting. It's not. I never got back with nobody like that I've been with before. There's no second chances. Like if I'm done, I'm absolutely done.
I feel like what you keeping them around for? Like
if we were friends before.
So what if you was friends first?
Right. That's
and then something happened where y'all kind of crossed the line,
right.
And then that didn't really work out. Y'all realized like, you know what, we better friends than we ever be lovers.
I think that situation might be different. Like if you already were established as friends, and then maybe y'all dated because y'all probably wasn't around each other so long or whatever, and you're like, oh, let's date.
You confused the friendship with like, oh, this make a good relationship.
And then y'all hooked up or whatever, he was like, actually no.
Nah, yeah, we better friends.
So maybe in that case that wouldn't be horrible.
But just random exes and all. Not just random exes.
So I think in that you would have to first off kind of explain it just like that, like to your whoever you with now. You have to explain it just like that. Like, look,
but see, I'm not cool with him being friends with his exes though.
Even if he explained it like that,
I'm not friends with any of my exes though.
Oh,
but I mean, I'm definitely not cool with you. Like even talking to nobody that's ex, because that's not gonna work.
What if
that's not gonna work? Because I be like, what the fuck you talking to her for? She, hey, no, what are you saying hey for? Bitch,
Oh,
why
he
you
can't
saying
even
hey
like
to
verbally say hey.
No.
Not like a text and I can't see.
No.
If you just said like, you know, we was friends first.
That's not that nice.
I feel like anybody who's seen your penis, whether it was in a mouth or in a pussy or in a ass, what y'all gotta talk about?
Yeah, that's not. It's good. If
it's an ex that you wasn't
hate.
intimate with, and y'all just
Ain't
called
no
yourself
hate.
boyfriend girlfriend, like the one gay girl that you was friends with, or that you dated, but she gay now, y'all can be friends all day.
Right.
That because that was your girlfriend, but that was really your hoop partner.
Right. Pretty much.
So if y'all was friends, I wouldn't care. But if somebody who you fuck in an auditorium, no, that bitch can't be your friend.
Right.
Y'all fucked before.
I feel the same way.
What made her all of a sudden want your friendship again? Because she missed that dick, and I'm straight.
But what if that wasn't the case though? What if it was like we was?
Babe, you're not that great of a friend.
Damn.
God damn.
I'm glad I ain't got a. Sheesh.
A bitch missed the dick before she missed the friendship. What can you do for her? You can't be a listening ear because we busy. You can't give her no money because I spent that.
I'm saying though.
So what's the friendship?
Kiki, what can we do? Because Kiki, for those who don't know, is my BFF first.
That's different. Y'all fucked before?
No,
right. So that don't count.
But I'm hoping that she wouldn't say no. He ain't all that good of a friend.
I'm talking about from a sexual.
Yeah.
Max been my best friend for damn near. His bitch don't like me. I never met her, but we still talk, which I feel so bad talking to him because we got to sneak and talk. I feel like I'm doing something wrong even though I'm not.
But y'all never had sex.
Helping him
never.
Right. So that's different though. That's
when I
different.
tell you, he done spent the night at my house. I done spent the night at his house. Like, his mama loved me to death. My stepmom, before she passed away, loves him to death.
You helping him cheat. That's what it is.
On who?
On her. If he's sneaking. Because he's sneaking.
But that's not cheating.
It's not a sexual cheating. It's not a sexual cheating, but think about it. If you didn't like Kiki,
and we sneaking and talking,
and I'm sneaking talking to her, no matter what I'm saying, ain't nothing sexual.
That's true, but that's why I never reach out to him like that. Like every now and then he'll reach out to me and I'll respond, but I hardly ever text him, and that's because I feel bad because I feel like we're doing something wrong because I know that his girlfriend hates me, and she the mother of his children. She probably his potential wife. She hates my guts. I ain't never met her. She told him, like, if you just tell me y'all had sex before, I won't care about y'all being friends. He like, I'm not going to say that.
Because we never did.
Never.
Why would I say that?
Never. We have never had sex. She like, oh, your mama love her, your sister love her. Like, everybody be asking about her. Like, you know, because he still got the same friends that we had from the old neighborhood. But he the only one I talk to. So they be like, oh, you heard from Keisha, like how her kids doing, like whatever. She like, that oldest son probably yours. I said, that's so funny because everybody in the hood used to say that. Not our friends, but like people that always thought we messed around. Everybody used to say that. Like, that's probably his son, like not even. And he was there when Cancer was born. He held one leg, he held the other leg. Like, but no, like they were eating that fucking chicken, got cussed out. But it's never been nothing intimate. Like, I've never... But he never looked at me that way. I never looked at him. I talked to him, to his homeboys. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not... But whatever. People think what they think, and you can't stop them.
Well, you know, people don't believe that a male and a female can be friends.
A lot of people say that, but I don't agree with that.
I don't agree with that.
No, you don't. But I'm saying there's a lot of people who feel like if y'all kicking it, y'all either had sex before or y'all think y'all
because people don't
sex.
believe that men and women can be friends without sexual tension.
Right.
But every girl used to be like, oh my God, he's so fine. It's like, ew. It's like your brother, like...
Right.
He not cute. Even now, he look like a muscle-bound musclehead to me. Bitches go crazy over him. I can't relate.
Right. Because it's your brother.
Yeah.
Take a muscle-bound man, put his face in the sand. All right.
Bro.
So
I just feel like in that aspect, it just depends. Like, I'm not comfortable with you being friends with any of your exes. Plus, them hoes is reckless.
Women can be reckless.
And
if
I
you let them
put a bitch in the grave site.
If you let them be reckless, they can be reckless.
He said if you let them be reckless.
You definitely gotta put a hand down in the beginning of this whole thing. Like, I wish you would. Look, listen. I wish.
We know how you get down.
I wish you would. All right, bet. So let's last question. And we're gonna go around the room.
Here we go.
We love to go around the room.
Let it go around the room.
I'm gonna start with Kiki, so we don't have that pause in there.
Oh.
So what is the best relationship advice someone's ever given you?
Good one. So, somebody told me, keep everybody out of your relationship.
Amen.
Which is really good, though.
Yeah.
That's really good advice. Of course, like your best friends, of course, my best friends always know what's in my relationship. But besides that, nobody else knows, like, how my relationship is going, what we go through every day, when I'm cussing him out, when he cussing me out, when I'm crying. Nobody know nothing besides my best friends.
So
keep everything.
Because we a scrap.
You know, him cuss me out.
Oh, okay.
One time he did, though, but, you know, Xavier had to put him in his place. But yeah, so nobody will never know, like, what I'm going through besides my best friends. So keep everybody out. That was the best advice for me. KD?
I agree.
KD?
I agree because, like, especially if you're in a new relationship, like, the best advice that I've gotten was actually from my aunt, who has been married to her husband for, like, 30 plus years. But she told me, the first thing she told me was never take advice from someone who is not past your point in a relationship. So if you've been with your mate for, like, we've been married 13 years, we've been together 20 years, but we've been married 13 years. Never take advice from someone who's been married less time than you.
Right.
So if you've been married 13 years, you cannot take advice from somebody that's been married 2 years.
Or not married at all.
Or or single.
Yeah.
And the reason is because they haven't experienced enough life to be able to give you advice in the spot that you're at.
I agree.
She said the second thing was you never take advice from someone who hasn't been through what you need guidance through. Because if you've never been through this maze, how are you going to tell me how to get through it?
You're taking me through it, right?
Amen.
So
I agree.
If I have a problem with infidelity, but your man has never been unfaithful that you know of,
How can
you never
advice?
been through this.
Yeah.
Your number one advice is probably going to be for me to leave.
All right now.
But you never been through there, so you don't know if you will leave or if you will stay.
Preach.
So how can you help me? It's like taking you trying to become a millionaire, but you're gonna take advice from a homeless person.
Talk to him.
If they knew how to be a millionaire,
She preaching.
She preaching better
they
than we
would be.
responded right
I'm
now.
just saying, like
True, though.
you just can't take advice from someone who's not been in the place where you need guidance through.
I agree.
Because it's the blind leading the blind at that point.
Exactly.
That might
And
be the
what's the
motivational message for
I like that.
for
That's
the
true.
That's what my aunt told me, and it's worked for her. Like
That's
her
true.
husband been through everything: infidelity, drugs, stealing. Like, and they still together,
Still
strong.
rocking. Yeah.
And they kids grown, so it's
So
just
that's
them
a
too.
good person to take advice from because
Yeah.
she's been through it all. Yeah.
Like when me and him go through stuff, I call her like, Auntie, this is what I'm going through, and she be like, yeah. First, we gotta pray. First, always and then forever. My auntie always gonna call upon the Lord 1st.
I'm telling you,
But
first 2 hours and
it
40
worked,
minutes of the
though.
day.
But it worked though. Like
It does.
She was the one who helped me get over stuff. Cause she like, you gonna leave and go where?
Exactly.
And do what?
Exactly.
And put up with what? Which is why I told my sister what I told her the other day. Like, ain't no nigga perfect. You looking for a perfect nigga?
It's not gonna
Keep
happen.
motherfucking looking.
It's not gonna happen.
It's no such a thing.
Yeah, you gotta deal with what you can deal with. You gotta, I guess.
The nigga always
Yes,
gonna have a flaw.
Yeah.
Whether it's
whatever you can take.
Yeah, whether it's unfaithful, bad with money, bad with communication, he's gonna have a flaw. It's no faithful ass, can talk about everything, millionaire ass, priorities in check ass nigga walking this work. Or a woman though. I don't want to put it all on men. It ain't a woman that way either.
It's true.
There it is.
It's true.
So, you know, take what you can take and what you can't do. It's
Better-
another
you
fish
better-
in the sea.
You better say it, girl. You better say it.
Maybe it's a shark.
So, what was that noise though? I heard. Sound like Yoshi.
Oh, it did. What's your advice?
Let's see. For me, man, the best advice I got was somebody who is actually above us as far as years and together and marriage and all that. And he just said, be 120, man. And basically 120 means don't try to be an excellent father and be a horrible husband. Or don't try to be an excellent son or brother and be a horrible father and whatever. So he said, be an excellent husband, father, brother, husband, son, friend, and everything else.
Who said that, Eric Thomas?
Focus on where you need to be and who you need to be around and spend that time wisely. And I took that. He's like, look, execution is worship. Love your wife, worship your wife, understand what she need, and I guarantee you that relationship will flourish like it's supposed to.
I like that.
And that's what I do, and that's where ever since I got that message,
From Eric Thomas?
it pushed it to that next level.
What's Eric Thomas turn off?
He hit me up. I got his number too. Just
I
so
know
you know.
it's him.
Yeah, that's my guy.
That's some good advice, though.
Yeah.
If Eric Thomas tell him to jump out the window,
He don't listen.
he might.
Because if he said, chances are he done did it already. And
Right.
this is what happened behind it. And so that's why I
He's
said
not
I'm not
pouring
even.
into you what he hasn't received.
Exactly. He called that the travel agent. So he said a lot of travel agents will send you places where they've never been, telling you how good it is from someone else's experience and not their own. So that's how relationships don't last, because you listen to people who've never been there and doing things that they've never done. I can't tell you how to do it.
My auntie told me.
He told me,
Right.
yeah. That's why I said, once you give the information on how they can follow us and all that good stuff, you gave the motivational message for the day. That's it. It's over with. So, with that being said, KD, let them know how they can find us, where they can find us at, what's going on, what's good.
You guys can follow us on Instagram at Relationship Reality Podcast. You can follow my personal page at Keisha.KD. You can follow DTM at Deonte, DIONTE_the_motivator. You can follow us on Facebook at Relationship Reality The Podcast. You can send your Ask KD questions to ask.kayd@gmail.com or use the hashtag AskKD, K like kite, D like David, and DTM follows those, and we will address your question next week.
That boy been dry too.
Y'all hate. Y'all don't like my advice. I
That
get
boy
too
been
emotional.
dry. She was kind of emotional on the last one though.
week,
She
right?
was, yeah.
But I gave some honest raw
You
truth
was going
though.
hard, though.
She's stupid. I was like, whoa, wait a minute.
I said thank you for listening.
You was going hard, though.
Well, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. If y'all don't want no honest information or no honest advice, don't hit me up.
I'm
because
nervous.
Hashtag no filter. You can listen to us on Spotify, iHeartRadio, Apple Podcast, YouTube, and Podbean.
Chill. And that's
Subscribe, like, comment, share. Tell your friend, tell a friend, and tell a friend, tell her baby daddy
Tell everybody.
to listen to us, because we got something tangible
Always something
for all y'all.
You know what I'm saying? Get them up under that rock and let them know what it is, man. This is our show for the week, man. We see y'all next week. Peace.
2 of them.
Deuces.